Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and you're still watching the Daily Debate live on Nile TV International, and still with our topic for today, which is the coverage of 50 years of Egyptian Emirati diplomatic ties between the two countries. To shed more light on this, we're glad to be joined over the phone by Dr. Sayed Kholy, Professor of Economics. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Well, sir, deep and historical ties join Egypt and the United Arab Emirates, and we're celebrating today 50 years of ties between the two countries. What's the significance and importance of celebrating bilateral ties between Egypt and the United Arab Emirates?
Egypt and United Arab Emirates, it goes back for the last 50 years. We have a very strong tie between the two countries. We respect and we love our brothers in Emirates, and the same for them, we love Egypt. And that is, it goes back to history where Sheikh Zayed ibn Nahyan really gave a strong support to Egypt during the 73 years war, and he put all the resources for United Arab Emirates under the surface of Egyptian government at that time and the Egyptian president at that time.
Yes.
So we see a brotherhood between Egypt and United Emirates. It goes back historically to Sheikh Zayed and his son Sheikh Khalifa. He continued the support of Egypt, and Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan also shows support for Egypt for in all different sectors, whether it's the economical sector, whether it's the diplomatic policy and support for Egypt in all different political positions. They support Egypt. And remember the leadership of President Sisi to gather all different Arab countries together, and that is the mega role for President Sisi, where we bring all different countries and combine them together and build a strong relation with all other Arab countries.
Yes. Sir, 50 years of diplomatic ties between Egypt and the United Arab Emirates is being celebrated under the slogan Egypt and UAE One Heart. What does this slogan reflect about the cooperation between Egypt and the United Arab Emirates, in your opinion?
Remember, United Arab Emirates was all different states like Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Sharqa. They have a very important role in economy in Egypt. Yes. I consider United Arab Emirates, it has the second highest investment in Egypt after Saudi Arabia. So it comes first Saudi Arabia, and it comes second United Arab Emirates. In all different sectors. Let me consider, for example, real estate investment in Egypt is very highly participated by Emirati business people and Emirati organizations. Also support where Sokhna Port managed by Dubai ports and so on. And now we are looking for to invest in many industrial sectors in Egypt, not only tourism or not only real estate, but we started to, and the leadership of Egypt start to move the attention to industrial sector and agriculture sector. Remember, we have a very safe haven environment for high return on investment for many countries, and especially in United Arab Emirates.
Yes. Sir, how can we attract more United Arab Emirates investments to Egypt, and in which fields?
Excuse me?
How can we attract more United Arab Emirates or Emirati investments to Egypt, and in which fields?
I can't hear you. Can you repeat your question, please?
Yes, sir, I'll repeat my question. How can we attract more Emirati investments to Egypt, and in which fields?
Remember, in order to attract President Sisi during the economic summit in the last few days, he spoke about internal investors in Egypt and also open the door for all foreign direct investment. Whether this foreign direct investment come from Arab or Gulf state country, whether it comes from Europe, Eastern Europe or Western Europe, or from the States or from Asia, we open the door for investment. In order to attract foreign direct investment, you need some ingredients. Number one, infrastructure. And if we can see in the last few years, we have mega development when it comes to infrastructure. Infrastructure, it means logistics, it means roads, it means tunnels, it means bridges. It means also, in order to attract industrial sector to invest in Egypt, it's very important to provide power supply for this industry. So now we are self-sufficient in power supply, and we start to export our power supply to many other countries, our neighbor countries. Also, in order to attract foreign direct investment, you have to facilitate the process of establishing business. Now, according to the new investment law, which you provided a couple of years ago, it facilitates and ease up for foreign direct investment to open their business and so on. Instead of taking months, it takes now days, and we are looking forward to finish it in hours. Also, in order to attract foreign direct investment, you need to have safety. And now Egypt is a safe haven. We don't have terrorism attack anymore, so we got rid of it. Also, we have a vision and long-term plan in order to attract foreign direct investment, more investment. It will come to Egypt, and we started to already. And by the year 2023, we'll see the fruits of this strategy for the Egyptian people, and we'll see a lot of improvement of the quality of life of Egyptian people in the very near future.
Sir, what are the incentives or the most important incentives, in your opinion, that can encourage investors to start injecting money straight away to Egypt?
It's not only the money issue, but we are going to attract, as President Sisi mentioned last year, we are looking for fourth industrial revolution. Fourth industrial revolution, it doesn't need only money from investors. It needs know-how, it needs technology, advanced technology, like artificial intelligence, like 3D printing, like Internet of Things. And we have to be able to provide them with our competitive advantage in terms of our raw materials, our minerals, and our agricultural products, and our labor force. That's our strategic advantage we have in Egypt.
Yes.
Plus, the location of Egypt can attract foreign direct investment to be able to export to Africa, to Arab nations, to Middle Eastern nations, and even to Europe.
Yes.
Remember when President Sisi have a visit to the new industrial zone in Nasr City a couple of weeks ago, we saw a lot of internal investors, Egyptian investors. They are able to export their products and services to European countries. And that is the good news. I believe more projects will come to Egypt. I believe more industry will come to Egypt from all different, whether it's Arab investors or foreign investors like in Asia, in Europe, Eastern Europe or Western Europe, even from the States. We start to see, and we started the process already in Sharq al-Aynat, and we'll see the fruit of this investment in the near future.
Yes, sir, as we're approaching COP27, or the climate change conference that will be held in Egypt in November next month, how can we increase chances of green cooperation between both countries, Egypt and the United Arab Emirates?
Now the whole world is moving, and in Egypt we started already to use our renewable energy. And United Arab Emirates, it's a good partner for that, for renewable energy, for sun energy, for wind energy, and so on. Now we are talking about green industry. Green industry, it means no pollution from the industrial sector, and Egypt started very seriously toward this direction. And we start to see a lot of industry, green industry here in Egypt. And in order to do that, you need a partnership. And the good partner for that is United Arab Emirates because we have invited expertise in that field, and we can share the knowledge and know-how in order to improve the climate change. Remember, Egypt, in a couple of weeks, we are going to be in Sharm el-Sheikh for COP 27, which the leaders of the whole world will come in Sharm el-Sheikh.
Yes.
I believe that's our rule now, to advertise and make a huge awareness for our Egyptian people and participate in the COP 27, which is a big plus for Egyptian leadership, for the growth of Egypt, and for the image of Egypt worldwide.
Mm-hmm. Right. Dr. Kholy, how can media and cultural events boost relations between both Egypt and the United Arab Emirates?
Again, I can't hear you.
Moving on to media and culture, how, in your opinion, media and culture play a vital role in strengthening ties between Egypt and the United Arab Emirates?
Remember, we have, that is the soft politics, which Egypt is really rich in that direction. Remember, Maspero considered to be one of the main contributors, and the TV and the movie and all of that, it plays a cultural perspective. Remember, in order to, it's not only economical, it's not only industrial, but cultural exchange. We have a lot of students from United Arab Emirates, some study for their DBA and MBA and bachelor degree in our university. And I'm talking about not only one or two, I'm talking about hundreds or thousands of Emirati, and which I consider our students is our ambassador in United Arab Emirates in all different states, whether in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, Fujairah. We have a student from there, and really integrate our culture with their culture. It's a big plus. And remember, Egyptian slang language is considered to be the one which most of the Arab countries speak of it. Remember, we have the figure in terms of all different art. It comes from Egypt, and Egypt considered to be the mother of all art for all other countries.
Right. Well, I would like to thank you very much, Dr. Said Al-Kholy, Professor of Economics. Many thanks for your valuable insight. And dear viewers, with this we come to the end of this edition of The Daily Debate. Many thanks for watching. This is Naveen Ramzi signing off.